Across ancient civilizations, separated by oceans, by mountains, and by thousands of years, humans told remarkably similar stories. Different gods, different names, different cultures, and yet, the same patterns appear again and again. The hero, the guide, the trickster, the destroyer, and the rebuilder. But why did civilizations that never met imagine the same ideas? This is not just a coincidence. It is a pattern of the human mind. But why does this question matter? This question matters because ancient myths were not entertainment. For ancient societies, stories were tools for survival. They explained danger. They explained power. They explained human behavior. Before written law, before psychology, before science, stories were how humans made sense of reality. Ancient myths are often dismissed as primitive attempts to explain the world. Stories created before science, before logic, before reason. But this assumption misses something important. Many ancient societies were highly sophisticated. They tracked the stars. They built cities aligned to the sky. They understood cycles, seasons, life, death. So, the real question is not why myths were created. The real question is why the same ideas appear everywhere. These are archetypes. Archetypes are recurring patterns of thought. They are not characters. They are not gods. They are roles. Mental templates that humans instinctively recognize. The hero represents growth through struggle. The mother represents creation, protection, and sacrifice. The shadow represents fear, chaos, and suppressed desire. The wise guide represents knowledge earned through experience. These patterns are not taught. They emerge. They appear across cultures because the human mind faces the same challenges everywhere. Before writing existed, knowledge had to survive memory. It had to survive storytelling. A rule could be forgotten, but a story was remembered. Fear was given a face. Chaos became a monster. Wisdom became a guide. Archetypes allowed societies to store knowledge without writing it down. Consider the hero. Across civilizations, heroes leave the familiar world. They face trials. They fail. They suffer loss. They return transformed. The names change. The settings change. But the structure remains the same. Destruction appears in the same way. It is never meaningless. It is transformation. Forests burn so new life can emerge. Old systems collapse so new understanding can form. Destruction in myth is psychological, not physical. Ancient societies understood the danger of power. Kings who became arrogant fell. Heroes who ignored wisdom failed. This is not moral storytelling. It is psychological observation. Power amplifies character. Myths warn societies about what happens when ego goes unchecked. Ancient cultures did not write manuals. They told stories. Symbols bypass logic and speak directly to emotion. A story is remembered long after instructions are forgotten. This is why myths survive for thousands of years. They were designed to be remembered. Even today, archetypes surround us. In movies, in leadership, in identity. Technology has changed. The human mind has not. Ancient civilizations did not invent archetypes. They observed them within the human mind. To understand ancient myths is not to look backward. It is to understand how humans think, how we grow, how we fail, and how we change. This channel explores ancient ideas not as beliefs, but as patterns of thought. If you are curious about the human mind, consciousness, and timeless ideas, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Archetype Archive. Consider liking the video and subscribing to this channel. This would help us grow and explore more thought-provoking ideas together. See you next time.